make them so scared to come out this building.
Words from a tenant who owes nearly $60,000 in back rent over the course of 3 years.
I'm trying to do the right thing, trying to go to the right channel, like within the law. But it's like I'm getting no result.
Kamar Lafayette says he's been fighting to get this tenant out of her apartment on the second floor.
She just doing the most outrageous things.
Lafayette ended up putting security cameras everywhere to prove she consistently violates rules, like smoking indoors, ripping off signs that say no garbage in the hallway, and lifting floorboards, causing a leak in the first floor apartment where his mother lives. She's also seen on camera leaving the front door wide open, which he says poses a safety risk to him and his family.
Is it fair to be in someone's home not paying rent because you can't? That's like people going on vacation, not paying the rent or using the rent money for vacation. We're not going to do these landlords like y'all did Corner. We are not going to bankrupt these landlords because you don't want to pay like you did Corner. No work. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nikki with another video. In this video, tenants. Nightmare of a tenant and the landlords that are subjected to these nightmares. Let's get into the next video.
What do you mean?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I take it you're going to be leaving today. It's the 19th.
What do you mean?
You've been served a Section 8. You know about it. You know you do.
I haven't.
It's like the Section 21. You've not paid any rent for 4 months. So what's happening? When are you going to be leaving? I need my property back. This is my pension.
I haven't received any letter. I wasn't aware I was supposed to be moving out.
Well, if you don't leave today, it's got to go to court. It's got to.
Right, okay.
Initially, I thought they were great. You know, I thought they'd be a good couple. Both in good jobs. They've got enough money, more than enough money to pay for this, you know, this little humble abode. I can't afford for you to be living here for free. You've been here for free for 4 months. I'd sent them letter after letter. I sent them emails, text messages, and they just ignored it.
I thought I'd been in touch with you.
No, nobody's been in touch. You know nobody's been in touch.
I didn't. We've had a lot of stuff going on. I wasn't aware of that at all.
Well, you're making my life difficult.
So this is always happening. Now, I know it's more tenants than landlords and homeowners. And people on this app always saying that homeowners be doing this, homeowners be doing that. But there are some tenants from hell. And people do not understand, to sustain a household, to have a rental property, you need the rent to pay for the bills. You need the rent to pay taxes. You need the rent to pay water. These people feel like homeowners and landlords are making a lot of money. They are wealthy. And it's not the case. This man mentioned that is his pension. He needs his place back. He probably put all his money into this investment property with the efforts of making a return. Sometimes owning a home is the worst decision ever. Sometimes, not all the time, because in the past video I made, I was questioning, which I'm going to link here. I was saying which one is better, renting or owning. But there are times when it's not, being a homeowner is not best, because you have rent control houses, you have rent stabilized houses where you are not allowed to raise the rent. You are only allowed to raise the rent within a percentage every year or every 2 years, depending on the lease. Sometimes those units, the cost, the upkeep of it costs more than the rental income you're getting in. And sometimes those people are the ones that can be breaking down the property. They can be breaking the plumbing. They can put holes in the wall. They can do a lot of stuff. And then to get them out is a hassle. You have to take them to court. You have to prove that you gave them a place that was habitable, that there's no issues with repairs or anything. That's it. It's in good living condition. And if anything breaks, the judge may say, no, you have to fix that before you get rent. Meanwhile, the tenants can be breaking stuff all the time just so the rent may be delayed. And sometimes the homeowners don't even get the back rent because the homeowner already knew the tenant didn't even have enough to pay 2 months rent. They probably was just scraping by, let alone a year's worth. How are they going to afford that? When are they going to get that money back? And mind you, the city don't care that a tenant is not paying their rent. The banks want their mortgage. The city want their taxes. The water rate have to be paid. They don't care. They would foreclose your house because of non-payment and the tenant would remain in that building. Now, how is that fair? A lot of tenants, especially in New York City, they're fighting for low rent. The city is high. How are homeowners going to sustain that? Sometimes you only could raise the rent 2 to 3% every year. What is that? Pennies. If you have a rent that's $800, 2 or 3%, how much extra is that added on monthly? Meanwhile, the property taxes on the house could go up $1,000 or $2,000 a quarter. There's no win. But these tenants in this video acting like I had a lot of stuff going on. What do you want me to do? What? This man wants to pay his bill. This man can't afford to have you there. What do you think, guys? Is it fair to be in someone's home not paying rent because you can't and the landlord is supposed to accept that? How is that fair? Who does that? That's like people going on vacation, not paying the rent or using the rent money for vacation because they want to enjoy and have fun. Be like, nah, fuck that rent. How is that? Or I pay it later. Are you really? We not going to do these landlords like y'all did Klarna. We are not going to bankrupt these landlords because you don't want to pay like you did Klarna. No work? Not at all. No, sirree. No, ma'am. We are not. Pay your rent. Pay your rent or get out the people's house. Go sleep in your car. Watch my last video. Car life. Maybe you need to do that where you don't have to pay rent. But these homeowners deserve their money. Let me know what you think. Chime down below. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.